Hey, what's up, ANC Youth? I hope your long weekend is going well. This past Sunday, we continued our series, Discipleship Walking with Jesus, and we got to this part of Peter's life. This is after Jesus has already resurrected, and Peter knew about that. And yet, instead of going back to Jesus, he goes fishing, which represented, as we saw, the inner brokenness from the guilt and shame of denying Jesus 3 times. And what we find is that Jesus comes to him to renew him. How? Number one, Jesus simply sits with him. He says, "Hey, come, sit down, let's have breakfast together." And there's something beautiful about that, where when we are so broken, so weak, when we are unable to get back up, someone just sits with us in our brokenness, and that signals this love, saying, "I love you," to the point of remaining with you in your brokenness. And that's exactly what Jesus did for Peter and does for us. Number two, Jesus restores Peter by replacing his statements of denial with the statements of love. Jesus asks him 3 times by charcoal fire, a familiar setting for Peter, which is where he denied Jesus 3 times. And he says, "Do you love me?" And Peter proclaims 3 times, "Yes, Lord, I love you." And it almost replaces that moment of trauma now with this moment of declaration of his love for Jesus. Number three, Jesus calls him again. He says, "Follow me." And that's so powerful because this is the second time that Jesus says that to Peter. And this is after Peter's lowest moment, darkest moment. And he says, "Despite your failure, you are not disqualified, because what qualifies you is my faithfulness." And that is a message of the gospel that reminds us that we're called by Jesus' love and faithfulness. So I hope all of us could continue to walk with Jesus in our failure, in our brokenness, reminded of Jesus' love and faithfulness that renews us. Have a good day.